Forever. Dog.
Welcome to The Chop with Latrice and Manila,
where we give you the weekly recap and rundown of Drag Race Holland. Who's on top?
And who gets the chop?
Hiya!
Manila!
Latrice Royale!
I'm feeling extra glamorous tonight.
Giving everything you got, trying to make it to the top. Never ever gonna stop, even if you get the chop, 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 chop. Girl, you got the chop.
Don't be a bitter bitch. Just make them eat it, honey.
Let's chop it up, Latrice.
Let's chop it up. It's Tuesday, baby, and it's time for another episode of Drag Race Holland.
Last week, we met all of the amazing Dutch queens, and immediately we dunked them in water.
Loved it.
For a photo shoot.
Yeah.
On the runway, they served their best royal queen looks, and they told the judges why they deserve to win the crown. Jeannie Jacquet won the challenge, and Room and Megan Schornbrod had to express themselves in a lip sync. And our first ever queen from Drag Race Holland that was eliminated is, unfortunately, Room.
Yeah, bye, Room.
Hey, like I always say, it's best to be the first queen voted off. Like, this is the pork chop of
Holland.
Of Holland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. They've got a lot of pork chops. It's becoming worldwide, you know?
Yeah,
I thought it was just a Southern cuisine, smothered pork chops and stuff. But, pork chops is becoming worldwide. Hey, pork chop.
Shout out to pork chop.
But we are now in the workroom, and there's a lipstick message from Room. Girls, it was cozy. I'm going to bake a fricadelle. Kisses, Room. We Googled and looked up what fricadelle was.
Oh, okay. What is that?
It's like meat on top of meat on top of meat, like a meatloaf kind of ball kind of thing. It looks succulent and like I would want to eat it. So she don't look like she even eats meat.
But she bakes it. So she gonna be cooking it and serving it to us. How about that?
I'm here for it.
We got a video message from RuPaul. My queens, if you want to win this race, you gotta do more than just serve face. So get ready to sweat your padded asses off and don't stop until they can hear your body talk. And then they sing all like, let's get physical. Ooh, I love this. I love
that. Fred comes in the workroom in heels, of course, looking stunning.
I love that he comes in heels.
She shows the girls how to do it, honey. Don't you dare complain about standing in heels. I'm going to show you how as I host right now. I live. So the mini challenge, the divas have to pimp that clog and walk the red carpet for and get ready in 30 minutes. Like, I love quick drag. Like, this is one of those. I love this.
And this is like one of those creative challenges where they have to make something real quick.
Creative is a stretch, but yes, that's exactly what they have to do. I mean, most of the girls are just throwing whatever they can on the damn clogs. It's messy. Tulips is falling off. Glitter, feathers flying. Hot glue. It is really arts and crafts class at the elementary school right now. Like.
I love this challenge. It was cute.
Just silly.
It was fun.
Just silly.
You know, honestly, I think it's really cute. Like, on season 3 of Drag Race, we had to make a lot of these, stupid little things in, 30 minutes. And it was all kind of fun. And it's kind of, cute to see, what the creativity of the girls.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. So we have 2 winners. We have Chelsea Boy, Yas Gaga.
Uh-huh.
And then Envy Peru, who was, wearing her clogs with air pumps. She was on her tippy toes.
Ma'am. She showed us how to do it. Like, that was sickening. Sickening.
So that means that they are the team captains of our main Maxi challenge, drag workout videos. Now, I love this because this is a remake of the season 3 challenge.
You were here for that, that.
I was. And I was the team captain because
You were?
Yeah, because Me and Carmen, we had to make like leotards out of duct tape in like in 20 minutes.
Correct.
And we made ours like, we just threw some tape together and then we made like little earbuds, like iPod earbuds out of duct tape, and we won. And then we were the team captains and we had to compete against each other. So
oh my God, it brought back so much nostalgia. I was thinking about you guys. I was like, oh, the Stacey Lanes and the Delta Works, honey. I was like,
And the
some of the
Mimi on
best,
first.
the best shit came out of that challenge. I loved it.
I love this because we're having a drag race in a completely different country. So we're able to recycle some of our older classic challenges.
I love it.
I love it.
Here. It's giving me life because I'm like, this is what I've been missing and didn't know that I was missing it. But bitch, this is what I was missing. I like those creative, funny, stupid, mindless challenges that like were just fun to get you out of your comfort zone and like not take yourself too seriously,
And have proven to be entertaining and relatable. I think so. So
100.
So we have our drag workout teams. We have Team Chelsea Boy, Janie, Abby Oh My God, and Mama Queen.
Okay.
Then Team Envy Peru she picked Cedrigine because she didn't want to have Janie and Cedrigine in the same group because apparently like they think that they're really good, so they don't want to have them together. Megan and Patty Pam Pam, which then the piano music starts playing real slow like, and Madame Madness is sad because she's very triggered because she was chosen last. Oh, and she's been chosen last before in gym class, and she's been chosen last because she was a gay boy, and now she's being chosen last because she's a drag queen who doesn't want to shave her beard.
I mean, I feel her pain. I do. I mean, I feel it only because I've seen it. Luckily, people wanted me on their team when I was there. But
me included. I wanted you on my All-Stars team.
You did. So, but I totally understand about like having to work extra hard and prove yourself and people like, judging you before they even know you, just based on your looks and because you're different. So I definitely, my heart goes out and I can relate to Madame Madness.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the queens were like, bitch, get over it, honey. Don't be a victim, honey.
I was that queen, and I was watching it. I was like, no, they're putting too much ballad violin music, and the last 5 minutes of a Full House episode where the dad comes in and talks to DJ Tanner, and they have it like, no, it was too much for me. So I was like, okay, let's move it on. She was chosen last. It happens every single like episode when they have a group challenge.
Somebody's gonna get chosen last.
Someone's gonna be last, and she gets to pick, and she got to pick which team she wanted to be on.
So you're the real winner.
Yeah, she's actually the winner.
The script. Yeah. So it's all about how you look at it. Truly. So our set with Fred and Olga, how is it pronounced?
Olga Komandur.
Komandur. Okay.
Komandur, yes.
She's an iconic Dutch TV personality, and she's in the fitness world, and she hosts Netherlands in Motion.
This is great because, like, she reminded me of when we did our workout challenge on season 3. We had Susan Powder. You remember Susan Powder? She's the blonde with short hair. Stop the insanity. This is like the Dutch version of Susan Powder.
Oh, she's fabulous.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was...
So, Team Chelsea Boy, they are doing Spice Up Your Sex Life.
Spice up your sex life.
I laughed so much. So much. Chelsea Boy was the main hostess, and Madame Madness is a little low energy, but she was there. Mama Queen is doing cinch, model body breathing, like how to cinch and breathe. Exhale, now inhale. That was funny. Abby, oh my God, of course, very charming, high energy, using her Brazil sex appeal, tooting and booting it.
I thought that this workout challenge was not much of a workout, but more of like a relaxing, stretching yoga session.
Well, it was a relaxing, stretching, get ready session. They were all looking like they were limbering up for the biggest dick ever.
just stick some poppers and just let those muscles
That's
relax. Then we have Team Envy, Gym Club 69, a workout for two with a terrible view.
That's funny.
I thought that was hilarious.
That's
First of all,
funny.
it was in English, so I could understand it.
Right. How'd you do with the subtitles this week?
Better. I saw it watch
Better.
it twice.
Yep.
I'm getting better at it. Once
But
I figured
better.
out how to turn the Alaska, our moguls
Our
of
mom.
media mom
Our mom.
boss. She was texting me. She's like, "Girl, I can't get this to work on my Apple TV."
Girl,
I'm like, I don't know how to answer this. I'm not a tech person, girl, but you'll figure it out. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
We wind up having to just do an HDMI cable from the laptop, girl, because it would not airplay. It would not.
Okay, so we have Envy and Jean. They were fantastic. They were so good and funny. But the one that really got me was then when Megan gets up there and she like bends over and she pulls up the barbell and she has it like right up there and then she spits on it.
Oh my God.
And then she starts like rubbing it.
Oh my God.
Lost my shit. I like
Lost it.
jumped up, started laughing, was rolling on the floor.
Oh.
I loved it because the thing about it is that like, Megan was in the bottom last week.
Right.
So I didn't really have such high expectations for her, but she came in, she slayed this challenge.
Yes,
that was
she
the funniest
did.
little thing. Just this one little minor little like a detail, and it had me cracking up.
Oh my
Well,
God.
We never really see the final workout videos edited together.
No, we don't. Well,
You
you know
know?
what? It's COVID, and they did this real fast. This is a fast turnaround, so they probably didn't have real time to do all that. They're like, look, this is what you get.
Yeah.
Now you get the gist of it.
Yeah, because as a viewer, we kind of got to see the basics of it, right?
Yeah, but
It was-
but I enjoyed seeing that more than I think it edited together, because then it would have been produced. I got to see outtakes, and
Yeah.
I felt like I was in it more.
Yeah, because usually when they do like the challenge, they just like, I know like we're used to like the regular seasons of Drag Race where they just show all the girls fucking up for like 10
Yeah.
minutes. And
Right.
then on the runway the next day with the judges, they show something that's pretty actually really good.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, this bitch was terrible. Like she couldn't get Scarlett Bobo, looks are a no-no. But when they finally did it, it was fine. So it's
Right.
nice to see just like an edited one take of it. It's edited. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is. Well,
Yeah.
we'll have more about the girls and what they're looking like, and we'll talk cosmetic surgery right after this break.
Mm.
And we are back to the chop. Whoop, whoop. Honey, it's the next day, and it is girl talk, honey. The girls are talking about cosmetic procedures. Now, lots of them have had lips and foreheads and things done and touched up, and they know their way around a syringe, let's just say. And Megan, like, she gets her lips pumped a lot, as you can tell, because that bitch look like they got caught in the pool drain, but I love them. They look good all painted up.
They do look good.
And Envy, too. Like, she thinks that it's beautiful and that it improves her drag, and I cannot argue, because she looks stunning when that is all painted up.
Yes. You know, like before Drag Race, honestly, like that's what queens would do. They would do the extremes
Extreme.
for that illusion. And most of the time, like, no one knew what they looked like out of drag, so it wasn't like,
It didn't matter. 'Cause anonymity was a big thing back in my day. Like, I did not want people to connect me, the boy, with Latrice, because it wasn't trendy to get trade at the club if they knew you were a queen.
Yes.
So you definitely stayed in the closet. Like, talk about the layers of closet. But
all the shoes under the bed.
Girl.
All the shoes under the bed.
Have you had any work done?
Me? Well, I've done like a session of Botox once right here in my forehead, but I didn't really like it, so I don't know if I'll do it again for a while. But other than that, like maybe some like laser resurfacing, but I don't really count that as like
A procedure,
A
like
procedure.
cosmetic surgery, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I've been juiced up before.
You're in Florida, girl.
I mean, well, girl, no, I did Botox during my season to stop for sweating. So we did it around my forehead and all that kind of stuff.
Okay,
and I did it down the tip of my nose. So it was good. But girl, when it wears off, it wears out.
I don't consider that cosmetic. If that is like for sweat purposes, I don't consider that.
Well, then I had one treatment done on my shelf to connect. You see that? You know, I had the apple, but the shelf right here that connects the apple to the temple or the. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you had that filled in?
Oh yeah, just a little high grade, you know.
Okay. Well, I'm not knocking it down because like I've been interested. Well, right before COVID happened, I was hoping to get a little bit of like jawline filler, just a little to give me a little bit of like, because I'm always contour. I don't have like a nice angular jawline.
Right.
So I have to contour it in. So I wanted to get a little like filler right here in my jaw. But then again, like then COVID happened and I was like, fuck it. I got Facetune. Well, to be honest, I thought this was like kind of like fun. We love to like talk about like how the girls get work done, and of course, like we got like Abby, oh my god, being like, oh, I don't know, like you guys don't, like I feel like that's like so girl, you 22 years old, like girl, you're a goddess in and out of drag. You don't need to get no work done, bitch. Well, look at some of your competition. Some of them need it. Like Jean, like had a whole freaking facelift.
Right. Well, good for her for the weight loss. You know, if you feel like it's necessary, and hey, good for you.
Yeah. If it makes you feel good, then do it.
It
right?
can't be so bad. There's a song about it. How about that? If it makes you happy, we don't have the rights. Okay, I'm gonna stop singing.
Well, the workroom is really high stress at this point because, now the girls are like, they've gotten the feel of like the eliminations coming. Someone's going to be in the bottom, like.
Right.
And they are doing a little bit of like heavier makeup, a little like, they're doing some makeup stuff more than just their regular drag face.
It should be. Yeah. It's face, baby. So you need to be like, paint a mural on that bitch if you need to, but like do something.
Yeah.
Extraordinary is what we're looking for, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And besides Abby, oh my God, having a little freak out that her corset went missing.
Oh my.
And she's convinced one of the dolls had hid it.
She was hotter than fish grease, baby. She was mad.
Well, wouldn't you be?
I would be too. Don't touch my shit.
But then touch again, my shit.
Did she leave it laying around somewhere it shouldn't have been?
I don't know. We might not. I would like to think that this scandal will continue until
Should be a
forever.
narrative.
It's now locked in on the episode in forever in history. I think it was Madam Madness, because she came bouncing in like, oh, here,
I found it.
I just happened to find it. It was like over there. That's just my opinion. Carol Baskins.
I mean, right. Find the proof. Where's the body? Okay? Okay, so on the main stage, we have our judges. Nikki Pleasant, that's Fred's friend. Fred's friend. Like, she's like the Michelle Visage type. Then we have Nikki Tutorials.
Ooh.
She says, hi, Mama Roo. I was gagging. I was like, no, she didn't.
She was like, I'm having my fucking Drag Race fantasy.
It's her fantasy, regardless.
You're gonna be RuPaul, even if you aren't.
Today, okay? You're going to learn today. And we have Roxanne Hazes. Is it Hazes?
Yes.
Hazes. Yes.
She already don't have Hazes. This is hers.
Roxanne. All right, Roxanne. Yeah.
Those are our judges. Okay, so I guess like now watching the second episode, I think that Nikki Pleasant is the only like judge that's
staple.
Yeah,
judge.
yeah. So it's just Fred and her, and then we have two guest judges.
I'm not
That's
mad,
what I'm gathering.
I'm not mad.
To be honest, I have no idea. Like, I'm getting like my translations lost with the subtitles. So anything that the judges are saying, I'm just kind of like, okay, sure, whatever. And especially after watching Canada's Drag Race, where I was like, ooh, these judges every single week. This season, I'm just like, Okay, whatever the judges. I can't understand them right now. I don't really even know who they are. So let's just get to the runway.
Right.
Give face, face, face. The queens were told to focus on their face and their makeup, and their outfit also had to be painted to match as well. So basically, it's like a big makeup challenge. This is like, you know, when you see the Instagram makeup artists and they're like, oh, what's the new trend? Oh, I'm painting clouds on my face. You know, like, oh, I gotta, you know. Fifi O'Hara's 365 days of drag, right?
Very that.
Just do something fun and creative with makeup. And this is great because we got Nikki Tutorials, who is a huge influence in the makeup scene.
Yes. Yes.
So all the girls are scrambling to do something extraordinary. First, we have Petty Pam Pam. She comes out in this Victor and Rolf inspired Van Gogh painted tarp dress with a frame, and she's got the Starry Night painted on her face.
Mm-hmm.
She had a pipe. She had her ear covered. She had the curly red hair of Van Gogh. Now I know like he's a Dutch painter, so like I appreciate that, but I think there was too much going on with that look.
Yeah.
It could have done without the pipe and the ear and that wig probably.
Without the wig, I thought the same thing. So yep. We thought that it was better with her hair, her pink hair.
I really liked Mama Queen. She was that. She had that like petal thing around her head.
So beautiful, right? With the wings and the little shin guards, and oh my God, it was. It
was like a
beautiful.
rainbow zodiac, something astrology. I don't know what it was.
It took me to another place. It was really, really beautiful.
And Mama Queen is just stunning. She's just so interesting to look at. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Such a striking face.
Bone structure, baby. Like, she got bone structure and knows how to paint it.
Yes.
And knows how to paint it.
Yes.
That's the key, honey. You got to know what to do with them cosmetics, and she does it.
Mm-hmm. Who else stood out for you on the runway?
Oh my God, Sergine, I was so proud of. Like, she really went out the box for herself, and then she's like, that was fucking off the chain.
Yeah.
Like, come on with it, baby. Like, she showed me that she was here to, like, she ain't playing.
Versatility, that's what it was.
Versatility, and she's not a trick queen, one-trick queen, and a one-face queen.
Yeah, and because her runway last week was very, like, campy, Marie Antoinette, you know, sequins, old school drag. She kind of has, like, this old lady drag vibe going with her, and then, bam, she turned it Club Kid style.
Club Kid.
Work. Jackson Pollock.
Yep, I'm here for it. Here for it. Loved it. And then Envy.
Oh, yes.
Bitch. Oh my God. First of all, you can't come for that mug. That mug is like pure perfection. She paints it like so sickening. And then like that dress was just everything that, oh my God, it was everything.
I really liked how she had the color halftone polka dots on her tights too.
Yes.
So it gave you that full pop art Roy Lichtenstein vibe to it. I love that the dress had like the boobs painted on, the ass painted on. It was very like she was like coming out of a comic strip.
Yeah. It was so good. So good.
Yes. So we have our safe queens. Chelsea Boy, who was, she had the spray paint can on her head.
Right.
It kind of reminded me a little bit of Gigi Good's finale lip sync where she was the dun 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 the take on me look. Yeah. Mama Queen, which I don't know why she was safe.
I thought she won in the top. I mean, I didn't remember her performance in the challenge though, so maybe that had something to do with it.
Maybe that was it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Janie Jacquet.
Which she also looked sickening.
Wow, she looked stunning.
For the record,
yeah.
One to watch. I'm watching her.
Also, she DM'd me last week. I didn't know how to pronounce her name. She DM'd me and said that her name is pronounced Janie Jacquet. Like Jacquet.
Like Jacquet Harris.
Yes.
All right. I'm here for that.
Sister.
Come on, Janie. All right.
We have a message from our inbox, Latrice.
Woohoo.
Hello, Latrilla. I'm Lola McQueen, a deaf drag queen. I'm so happy about your comments about the subtitles. It's so good you made some awareness that it's important that the timing is correct. Otherwise, you miss a lot, but there's something we deaf people struggle with all the time. P.S. You will read in episode 2 that Sergine's weight was before 180 kilograms. That's not correct. It was 118, but they translated it wrong. Oh, okay. I think that's a big difference.
That's a huge difference, bitch. That's almost another person. Shit. Okay.
But hey, we drag queens are all about extremes. So like, I would be the guy. Oh yeah, I was 180 kilos before this. Yeah. It was all on my neck that I had.
It was all in my neck and I had that snatched, Sonny.
Thank you, Lola, for the email. Our listeners can write us at latriceandmanila@gmail.com, and maybe we'll read your email on air on our podcast.
That's it. Yeah, we might. We just might, and you never know. And look, we're going to get back to the runway and the judges' critiques right after this hot little break. All right?
Ooh, I'm so excited for the judges' critique.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
And we are back to the chop with Latrice and Manila. And we are on the runway, honey, and it's time for the judges' critique. Woo! Up first, Patty Pam Pam. Now, her look isn't as elevated as the other queens, and the judges definitely want more personality from her.
Honestly, like, she did fade into the background during the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot, actually.
I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah, even when she was walking in the clogs, it was just like, you know?
Yeah.
She seems to be one of the more timid queens. And I feel kind of bad because, like, Drag Race is just not the competition for a more timid person. You got to be loud and out there.
That's what they want.
Otherwise you get bulldozed over. And they're just like, we're not having it.
Yeah, no, strong personalities, honey. And you have to keep up or fade into the back.
Yeah, or go home. I was surprised that the judges didn't really like her outfit as much because I actually really liked it.
It was just the frame and the hair and the.
Okay.
You know, it was just too much.
Well, they loved Sergine's look. They loved the makeup.
Yes.
They praised her for doing something that was different, like we were saying. They said that she looked like she was having a little trouble walking in heels. And Sergine says, "Oh, but have you ever walked in heels all day?"
Oh, baby. Didn't she prop her foot on the desk?
Yeah. Nikki, who's probably 100 pounds soaking wet,
right?
Who's sitting down behind a desk.
But she showed her, honey, yes, I do know the pain of heels, honey. You're not the only one.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You can't read. No, we've stood on that stage.
You cannot read us when you sitting down. You do not know this pain.
And when you've been on that stage, they've been on that stage for at least an hour at that point.
At least,
right?
Yeah, your knees are starting to go numb.
Sorry, Nikki, you're a little tiny woman and you have little tiny feet and, you know, like a 6...
Yeah, they're made for heels. Our big-ass man feet are not.
And just remember, Sergine is 180 kilos.
Oh, my God. Now, Megan, she's nervous because last week she was in the bottom. She's lost 30 pounds recently because of the breakup, and she feels bad about herself and her body. But the judges like her a lot and give her some critiques about her look and her color story. But she needs to cinch her body more, you know.
I love it. Some helpful critiques from the judges.
I like that.
Yeah. And I feel like they were kind of going easy on her, you know. They were like, we put you in the bottom last week. You can't really hear us, so we'll be nice to you.
You're so stupid.
No, but I liked it because I feel like it really gave her the confidence that she was lacking in the beginning of this episode.
Right.
And now she's like, okay, it's the workout challenge. So, like, I think it's great. Like, you know, feel good about yourself, right?
Feel good about yourself, baby. You done lost 30 pounds? That's amazing.
And then we get to Madam Madness, who has this, like, Klimt-inspired dress. They think the dress is ugly as fuck. I kind of agree with it. I kind of like the dress because I get the reference. I just didn't like the styling.
Right.
She had glitter here. I didn't like the hair. She had these random gloves on.
And the same face.
Well, See, here's the thing about it is that, like, I know that her face is similar to what she usually does, but, like, doesn't it count as something that her face is still very different from everyone else's face that's ever been on Drag Race because she has the beard?
No,
Oh, okay, never mind.
no. Mm-mm. No,
You want full-on fantasy.
No, because everyone is giving you a fantasy. She gave you more of a fantasy last week when she was the Queen of Hearts. Like,
True.
you know what I'm saying? So we know it's in her wheelhouse and that she's a master of them brushes. Bitch, this is the moment that we want to see that. You have Nikki Tutorials in the house. This is face.
Okay.
So, no,
All right.
no.
Okay, okay.
Abby, oh my God. The dress is really pretty.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, her makeup is a little, like, not so very clean and sloppy. It's a little messy. And she's relying on what she is naturally by not building up a look. I had some issues with, like, some things, but the dress silhouette itself was pretty.
Oh, the dress was gorgeous.
The dress itself is just, like, I don't know what happened with the makeup, man. Like, the paint from the body, I don't know if she's using the same paint on her body that she did on her face.
Yeah. It was sloppy. It was sloppy. But then we get to Envy Peru, the gagging over her look. It's
Hello.
iconic. They say that she is, like, raising the bar and that she has to make sure she keeps it there. And they're trying to tell her, like, do not stumble. And her workout was hilarious with the cigarette hanging out. She had the cigarette hanging out, and she
No,
just
the
was
favorite part was when she was in the chair trying to do the neck.
the hula hoop.
Oh my God!
I think this is why they love her, because, like, she is gorgeous. She is clean and precise. And then she also is hilarious. And is willing to go full force into these funny challenges.
Yep. So, yeah. So then we get back to the workroom. And oh my goodness, Abby is receiving a lot of unsolicited critiques from her other queens about her rainbow makeup. I mean, I had some shit to say too just now, but Janie and Abby get into it, and Abby walks off. I mean, Janie kind of was going in, honey. She was giving me full on, I'm going to tell you what's on my mind, and you're going to listen.
A little Rita Baga to Jimbo moment.
A little bit.
Well, here's the deal. Janie won last week, you know, and then she was safe for this fierce look. I think Janie's doing really, really well, but she also is very blunt with, like, what she says.
Very. Yes. Yeah.
But also, like, I could see both sides. Like, obviously, like, you know, Abby, oh my God, is, you know, it wasn't her best day, you know? But you know what? It's a competition. So, Janie, if you see some blood in the water, if you see a little bit of insecurity in one of your competitions who already won the first challenge, I think it's fair game.
Well, there it is.
And she wasn't wrong, because Abby's makeup was not the best. It
was not.
It looked like
really not good.
It looked like a beginner, like if someone was like, oh, I'm going to become a makeup artist and my Instagram is just going to be a bunch of me, like, painting random shit on my face. And that's what it looked like.
Now, if you had a little Snapchat filter on that, a little face tune, that would be sickening. But, baby, this is HD and we can see everything. Everything. And
so
Abby thinks that, didn't Jane, she thinks that, stole her corset. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Janie's like, oh, I love it. I love it.
The saga continues.
Yeah. So back on the runway, the judges deliberate and they announce that Envy Peru is the winner. She wins a bunch of hairstyling tools valued at 1,000 euros.
See, you just said that she looked like she owned a hair salon in Beverly Hills. Now she has
now
tools.
she has the tools to open it up. And our bottom two are Patty Pam Pam and Madam Madness.
Yeah.
I agree with this.
Yes.
I'm just happy that I'm happy that Megan wasn't in the bottom again.
Right.
I'm rooting for her.
I'm rooting for her because I think that there's a lot there, I think. But we just, and we're starting to see it. She's starting to show it. Like, I thought she showed a lot of personality in the challenge. So Her runway, was a little touch and go, but she was good in the challenge.
Yeah, she was great. So we have our lip sync, Katy Perry's Roar, and the lip sync was... What'd you think of that lip sync?
It was all right. It was no Kennedy and Katya, but it was all right. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It was all right. They both did a horrible cartwheel at the same time. I was like, girl, if you can't, don't. Just don't.
I know, right?
I don't do them no more, but when I did, baby, my toes were pointed and my legs were straight. That's for sure. You know, I'll get technical on a bitch, honey.
Yeah.
But ultimately, Madam Madness stays to fight for another day, another week, and Patty Pam Pam sashays away.
I'm a little sad because I really liked Patty Pam Pam's thematic styles. Very me. So I'm sad that I won't get to see her runways, but hopefully, I follow her on Instagram, so hopefully she'll post all of her runway looks in the future.
That reminds me, I have to go and follow all the girls. I feel, that my philosophy about if I'm going to talk shit about you, I might as well follow you so you can see it.
Yes. Our listeners, go follow Patty Pam Pam so that you can read her.
Yes, the only reason.
All right. My favorite part of our podcast is our tops and our chops. Our favorite and our least favorite moments of the episode. Latrice, do you have a top moment for this episode?
Yes, this Maxi challenge was my favorite thing. Like, I'm so glad they did it and brought it back. And I got to laugh out loud a lot. And the bitches delivered. They were so funny. And so, yeah, that was my top moment.
Yeah, my top moment was definitely like this challenge. It was fun because it was like a trip down memory lane for me.
Yeah.
But my top moment was when Megan spat on her. And then she started like swirling her spit on the top of that barbell. I was gagging. It was out of nowhere. I did not expect it from Megan.
Not at all.
I lived. I was rolling on the floor. I had to rewind it. When I watched it again for the second time, I was like already like in anticipation, like getting ready to fucking start laughing. It was hilarious.
Yeah, that was good.
What about your chops, Latrice?
Speaking of Megan, those clogs that she did in the mini challenge. Chopped, bitch. That was horrible.
Is that your chop?
That's my chop.
Wow. Okay. The part that I had like my eyes rolling and I was just like, oh God, get this over with, was when the Madam Madness was picked last for the group challenge.
The sob story.
The sob story music started playing. They got the piano playing slowly. Like it lasted for like, it seemed like forever.
It was like the whole, like, it was a good chunk of the episode. Before the commercial break.
She went in about like how she was like a child and how she was gay and how she was picked last in gym class. And I'm like, girl, we just finished watching Canada's Drag Race where like the bitches were getting shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I cannot get behind like 2.5 minutes of piano music of a girl bitching and moaning that she's picked last for a group, which happens every single episode. I feel like there's a group challenge and someone's gonna get picked last, right?
Yeah, it might be her again.
That was my...
Just saying.
No, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, we're gonna have to do better with the sob stories on Drag Race Holland because that's not the tea. That's not sad for me. That's not sad for me.
That's not sad. Not enough story. Not enough story. We also want to give a big shout out to Delta and Raja for joining us on the Mom Network with their new show, Very That. We all say Very That. She's Very That. I love it. I actually tuned in and watched and listened to them talk shit, and it is absolutely wonderful. I'm so glad to hear Delta's voice again and love seeing Raja as always. So y'all make sure y'all go and check out those queens too, because, you know, it's a great thing to have more queens making things out, you know, for the world of
Yes.
drag, you know?
So go follow our sister podcast, that comes out every Monday, and The Chop is now coming out on Tuesdays. So set your notifications or whatever I don't know, technology.
Yeah, I love it because I'm encountering a lot of fans. I was doing some bingos and they were just like, "Oh my God, we love you guys so much. Now prioritize," and we set our watches and everything every week. And I'm like, that is so cute. So I'm just glad that you guys are all enjoying it, and we love doing what we're doing, and we'll keep it up.
Thank you. So thanks for listening to The Chop, kids.
Thanks for listening, and make sure that you subscribe to our show, and you can rate and review us on the podcast app, and we have a new episode every Tuesday.
So you can send us emails because yes, we don't know what the fuck's going on. We don't know what they're saying. If we're missing a pun, if we're missing a reference. I mean, our Canadian listeners were very helpful when we were watching Canada's Drag Race. So we ask if you have any insights that have to do with Drag Race Holland. Please let us know. You can send us an email at latriceandmanila@gmail.com.
Whoop, whoop. And we'll see you next week to find out
Who gets whoosh that shot.
Bye! The Chop is not endorsed by Word of Wonder, Videoland, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only.
Drag Race Holland and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and or copyrights of their respective trademarks and copyright holders.
Forever Dog.
The Chop is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media.
Mom,
Hosted by Latrice Royale and Manila Luzon.
produced by Big Dipper.
Mixed and mastered by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli,
Alaska Thunderfuck.
Brett Boehm,
Joe Cilio.
and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is The Chop by Manila Luzon and Latrice Royale.